Hello, baseball fans. Welcome into this one. AAA Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Tacoma Rainiers and the Oklahoma City Comets.
And now, your Oklahoma
Introductions
City
wrapping up
Comets.
down on the field. First pitch just minutes away. Just about set to go now. And on the hill in this one, Landon Knapp. With 5 pitches in the arsenal, he's got a lot of ways to approach each hitter in this lineup. But if he only has 1 or 2 of those pitches working, the batters will have an easier time guessing what's coming. Anytime you can eliminate pitches from consideration, it gives you a leg
Leading
up
off
against
for
the pitcher.
Tacoma,
Here's the second baseman, Jack Lopez. And that's how this game gets started. Grounds it to short. Gauthier. 1 away.
He's up.
Let's take a look at the lineup. One guy leading the way on offense for this team right now, Harry Ford. So digging in, Samad Taylor. Taylor starting in center, hitting second in the lineup, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2016. Just off the outside edge. Ball 1.
Ball.
That one out to right. That one down for a hit. And that's a 1-out single. It's been a tough run at the plate for him lately. He needed that base hit. And we'll see if his speed becomes a factor now that he's on first. Coming up to the dish for Tacoma, Rowdy Tellez. Went hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. Out towards left center. Racing over to make the catch.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Mitch Haniger.
So 2 down now, and here at the plate, Mitch Haniger.
Nope, ball. 1-0.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Taylor leads off of first with 2 away. And the pitch is in for a strike. And the count 1-2. 3 straight fastballs to start this at bat. I'd expect him to go off speed, swing, and this one's hit high and deep. It's way back. There to make the catch. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, 1 left on base. We move on to the bottom of the first. No score. Welcome back. And today's starting pitcher, Reed Van Scooter. He's got 5 pitches to attack hitters with, and that means his game plan can vary widely between starts. Hard to say which pitches he'll be leaning on in this one, but if he can get 3, 4, or even all 5 of them going, watch out. Should be interesting to see. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Austin Gauthier.
Shortstop, Austin Gauthier.
Ball. 1-0.
On the ground. And it gets by. Sometimes you don't need to hit it all that hard. Just put it in play and hope it finds a hole like it did on that grounder. Now at the plate, the center fielder, number 31. He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a miss, and the count is 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Good eye there.
Nope, ball.
What a take with 2 strikes. Missed
2
inside
2.
with the curveball. Out to center. Taylor under it. And there's one down.
Batting third, the third baseman.
All right, let's take a look at the lineup.
Bodie.
One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Ryan Ward. And here is David Bodie.
One ball, no strikes.
In the air to center, going back pretty deep. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Ryan Ward.
Ryan Ward now at the plate. Late on that fastball. A little too slow
No balls,
on that
1 strike.
heater. He might have been expecting something off speed. Breaks his bat and pops it up to the left side. On the run, sends it over to first. Nicely done for the out. Through an inning, no score here on the show. The Rainiers at the plate here in the second inning. On the ground to the left. Throws, gets the out, 1 away. Next up for the Rainiers, Harry Ford. Pitch misses there,
out.
and that's ball 1. Hit hard on the ground to short. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. Now it's the right fielder, Ryland Thomas. And fires in a heater at 95. Fly out to center field. The center fielder settles under it. And that's the end of the inning. Now to the bottom of inning number 2. No score. Bottom of the inning, coming up to the dish for Oklahoma City, Eddie Rosario. In the air to left. And that's a fair ball. No question, he came up ready to hit. Now they've got a good shot at scoring the first run of the game with the runner in scoring position. it's the switch-hitting second baseman, Alex Freeland. Runner at second with nobody out. Defense will need to make some plays to avoid allowing that run. In the dirt, but blocked.
0-1.
Down 0-2, swings through it. 2 straight swings to start this
0-2.
AB, and he'll need to show more discipline if he doesn't want to whiff. That one in the air to center field. It's pretty far back. Pulls it down. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. The batter now,
Batting
Chris
seventh,
Newell.
the designated hitter, Rick Newell.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Rosario standing at third, 1 away in this inning. 0-2, waves at that one. Gotta stay back and track
No
that
balls, 2
left-on-left
strikes.
breaking ball, or you'll struggle with it. They try to get
Ball.
a chase on a slider down and away. And a swing and a miss.
3.
And 2 away now. Had to get the strikeout with the infielders
Batting eighth,
playing back.
the catcher,
That sets up a pretty big 2-out at bat. Digging in for the
Rushing.
Comets, Dalton Rushing. 2 for 4 in the game last night. Fouled off. He was late. 2 outs and a runner at third. Bottom half of the second inning.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Here comes the 1-1 pitch. Lifted in the air to left. Makes the play. And that'll do it. They strand 1. We'll move on to the third with no score. On to the next
Leading
inning,
off for
and here at the
Tacoma,
plate, Cole
the
Young.
shortstop, Cole Young.
We'll see how well the field holds up with the way the rain is coming down. Drainage is a problem with some playing surfaces in the minors, but so far, this field is still playable. Something
Batting
that
ninth,
bears
the
watching.
third baseman, Ben Williamson.
Ben Williamson, the next to hit.
1.
Really spotting the fastball well early in this one.
It's 0-1.
If he can continue to do that, it should be a solid game. Here it comes. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Battling here. Fouls it away. 1 out and the base is empty. Ground ball to short. Gauthier. The throw to first. First 2 batters gone in the top of the
The
third.
batter number 10, second baseman, Jack Lopez.
Back to the top of the order here. Jack Lopez will hit next. Grounded out the first time up.
Ball.
We're
1
here
out.
in the top half of the third. 2 down and nobody aboard.
That's a ball.
This is part of why he's been on such a tear lately.
2 balls, no
He's doing
strikes.
a good job working the count, giving himself an edge. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, base hit. Gets on base and keeps it going. And now the center fielder, Samad Taylor. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Hack. 0 balls, 1 strike.
Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now. Hitters
0-2.
chasing the slider, and now the pitcher can expand. And he got it. Strike 3, that retires the side. 1 hit, 1 left. Moving on now to the home half of the third inning. We're all tied, 0-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the right fielder, Damon Keith. Tap dance is out of the way of that one. That one fouled hard the other way. The 1-1 offering. Swinging a high fly ball. Sailing towards left center field. Pretty deep. Snags it on the warning track. Not a lot of minor league outfielders can make that play, but he's showing he's got the goods. A center field prospect like this is valuable to any organization. So up next, Austin Gauthier, 1-for-1, led off the bottom of the first with a single.
Ball! 1 ball, no strikes.
Late swing fouled it off. And the 1-1. Foul ball there. One-two now. Swing and a high fly to left. Haniger on the way over. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder.
And now the center fielder, number 31, went deep in last night's ball game. Here's a grounder up the middle. Lopez. There with plenty of time. Inning over. So they go quietly here. 3 innings in the books in this one. No score. We're back here at the ballpark. Ben Gelman here with you and set to lead off the fourth, Rowdy Tellez. Well, so far, so good for him today, but as you get to the meat of the order the second time around, that's where an outing can turn on you. Still, he's been on top of it to this point. Swings through it for the K. Leadoff batter retired in the fourth. Stepping to the plate for Tacoma, Mitch Haniger. He hits a fly to center. That's pretty far back. Puts it away for the out. Tyler Locklear digs in now, 0-for-1. Fastball in for a strike. Out on the mound, he's been throwing lots of strikes, so the hitter might decide to be aggressive over the middle. Sure, he's got good stuff, but you can't hit it if you don't swing, and he's not missing the zone. Struck the batter out without a swing. Nice job out there as he gets him 1-2-3. Midway through the fourth, no score. If you're looking for a new scent that makes you think of the ballpark, turn to Sudsy Susie's Body Wash. New options include fresh-cut grass, pine tar, and hot dog water. Back here in Oklahoma City, bottom of the fourth inning. Foul ball there. Oh, 1 now. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
0-2.
Into center and a base hit. Runner aboard on the leadoff single. Got the hitter down 0-2, but then put that pitch right over the middle, and he collected the single because of it.
Whoa.
And next, the cleanup hitter, Ryan Ward. Looking to rebound today, put up an 0-for-4 last night. A swing and a miss. Chases way out of the zone. Comes up empty, strike 2. What confidence to
No
go
ball,
back-to-back with those sliders. And now the hitter's in an 0-2 count without a clue what's coming next. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Go ahead, run it first. Nobody out. This pitch misses, and it's 1-2. Lands foul, we'll reset and do it again. Now the 1-2 pitch. And a curve misses outside. Runner at first, nobody out. And it's a blooper to left. And that'll get down for a hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. And that sensational plate discipline pays off right here. Got deep into the count, but he didn't panic, and he came through in the clutch. Eddie Rosario getting ready to hit. Cracked a double the first time at bat. Little chopper rolls foul. The 0-1.
That's a ball. 1-1.
First and second here with nobody out. One pitch fouled away. Power approach on the mound here. Nothing but fastballs in this AB. One-two pitch. On the ground to first. Could be 2. There's 1. And 2. What a play.
Now back, second baseman, Alex.
That's a very difficult double play to turn, especially because the first baseman has to display exceptional footwork. The infielders did a really nice job there. Next up for the Comets, Alex Freeland. Base hit. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Good job to stay back on that one and not roll over on it. Let it get deep in the zone, then drop the bat head on it and ripped it the other way for a knock. 2 outs, runner on first base. Stepping to the plate for Oklahoma City, Chris Newell. That's in there. Strike 1. Newell goes 6 feet 3 inches, 200 pounds. He's usually in right field, but today he's getting the DH spot. The 0-1 offering.
Hey!
Slider misses away.
Strikes.
And 1-2. In the air along the left field line. And that is a foul ball. One-two offering. In the air to left. And it falls. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Now
back-to-back base hits. You talk about strong hands. He's got him. That one was inside, and it got pretty deep in the zone, and he still got enough of it for the hit to the opposite field. So digging in, Dalton Rushing.
Hut!
Fly ball down the line, and no one can get to it. A foul ball. Swing and a miss. That went in the dirt. Gathers, throws to first, and they escape the jam. Well done to finish off the strikeout and end the inning. Well, they pick up one run on the RBI. We're ready for the fifth inning. Digging in for the Rainiers, Harry Ford. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the leadoff hitter aboard. Around first, hustling for two. Chance at a three-bagger. That's a leadoff triple. That one must have felt pure coming off the bat. Great job on the 0-2 count. Clearly recognized the pitch early out of the hand and gave it a strong, balanced cut. And now a chance to tie the game in the air along the left field line. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. The tying run is in to score from third. Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. And a nice job there to keep the hands tight to the body. Otherwise, he would have had no shot of flaring that one into left and bringing home that run. Ground ball, right side. And that's just foul. Now here's the 0-2. Hard hit to right center. On the move to the gap. Reaching down and makes the grab. Tags up from second, heads to third. Coming up to the dish for Tacoma, Ben Williamson. Grounded out to short the first time up. Ground ball, right side. And he reaches first as they decide not to attempt to throw. And a run scores on the play. One away and a runner at first. Next up for the Rainiers, Jack Lopez. War drifting towards this one. And there are two outs. Batter probably wants a mulligan after that swing. That one was right down the pipe. The kind of pitch hitters dream about. Ground ball to second. Play made. That ends the inning. But two runs for them, and they jump ahead. Last half of the fifth coming up. The Rainiers lead it 2-1. Bottom half of the fifth, and the Comets back.
The right fielder, J-Bag. Key.
Line drive. Makes the catch. One down. One of those plays that just goes to show that not everything is within your control on the baseball field. Batter did everything right and still didn't get the hit. Sometimes that's how it goes. The tying run is aboard.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Next to hit, the center fielder, number 31.
Yeehaw! 0-1.
Turned on, but that's fouled down the third base line. Wouldn't be surprised to see the runner break from first, trying to stay out of the double play. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball up the middle, through for a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. Back-to-back singles, passing the baton. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get a hit. Digging in for the Comets, David Bodie, 1 for 2. Now this is lifted to center, and it falls. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Bases now loaded. Only one away. That's 3 straight singles. Little flare behind second base, and that's where hitters will just start saying prayers to whatever deity they can think of to let that ball get down. And that time it did. So props to Nyarlathotep Hotep, I guess. The tying run at third base, but beware the inning. Left-hander out of the bullpen, Josh Fleming. The bases are loaded, so no time to settle into this one. And now the first baseman, Ryan Ward. And that one fouled off. On the ground to second, might be two. There's one. Throw is wide, he's off the bag. One scores and the inning continues. Tough break for the defense there, missing out on the double play. I think he didn't quite grip the ball firmly as he made the transfer to throw to first. That'll go down as a fielder's choice. So up next, Eddie Rosario.
Ball.
Lefty from the stretch with runners on the corners. Hard hit left side. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. One run in the inning, but they leave a pair aboard. And we're through 5 innings. We're tied in this one 2-2. On to the top half of inning number 6. Stepping in, Rowdy Tellez.
Rowdy Tellez.
High one.
Hit hard, should be extra bases. He makes the turn and digs for second base. Safe at second with a leadoff double. Everything came together on that swing. Got the center cut fastball and pounced on it. That thing was smoked. This next at bat looms very large. Haniger, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Ball.
After those 2 pitches, it's clear he wants no piece of this batter. At the plate, he needs to stay patient and not chase something just to swing.
3-1.
Rolls away a little bit, and a fine job keeping it close right there. 3-1 pitch. Swings through that one out in front there. After he threw a breaking ball on 3-1, he's got the batter second guessing. Could see another one here. And now the full count offering. And a swing and a miss. Not what the offense was looking for after a leadoff double. The strikeout and one away now. Stepping to the plate for Tacoma, Tyler Lockwood. Impressive efficiency on the mound in this game.
0-1. Ball. 1-1.
Next one's popped in the air into right. Snags it for the second out. Came away empty from an AB where he had a chance to do damage.
Now
Tough break. And here's the catcher, Harry Ford. That one is absolutely pummeled. It's off the wall. In comes the run from second. Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Hard to complain about the result when you smack one off the wall like that, even if you maybe wanted it to carry over the fence. Up the middle. Base hit and a run in to score. And the batter will be the shortstop, Cole Young. And that one hammered. This one has a chance. To the warning track, makes the catch. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 6, 7, and 8 hitters due in the bottom of the 6th. The Rainiers out in front, 4-2. We're in the bottom of the 6th. Now it's the second baseman, Alex Freeland. Bounce to third. Williamson. Tosses to first. Leadoff batter retired in the 6th. Next is the designated hitter, Chris Newell. Swing and a rocket. It's carrying. Pulls it down. 2 gone now. Next up for the Comets, Dalton Rushing.
Dalton Rushing.
Some nasty action on his sinker. And hitters need to force him to come up in the zone if they want to avoid chasing the low stuff. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a high fly ball to left center. Makes the grab. 7th inning up next. The Rainiers on top here, 4-2. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the 3rd baseman, Ben Williamson. That's off the mark.
Missed. That's a
1-0.
ball.
Puts this one in the air down the line. On the move, has a play, and he makes the catch.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, Jack.
Digging in for the
Lopez.
Rainiers, Jack Lopez, 1 for 3. And a pop-up in foul territory on the right side. Takes it in for the out number 2. So 2 down now, and here at the plate, Samad Taylor.
No, that's down. Ball.
2 outs, bases empty.
Hee-haw. 1-1. No, that missed.
Foul ball there. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Line drive. Makes the play. That is out number 3. Time to stretch. The Rainiers lead it 4-2.
Now pitching for
We're
Tacoma.
back, and a new pitcher here to start the bottom
Number
of the 7th.
17.
Trevor Gott. Charged with hanging on to this lead. Now up,
Leading
David
it off,
Keefe.
the right fielder, J-Bear. Keefe.
Gott goes 5'11". He uses a cutter,
0-1.
a sinker, a four-seamer, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Fly ball down the line. That will drop foul. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Leadoff batter set down to open the 7th.
Now batting.
And now the shortstop, Austin Gauthier.
Gauthier.
He swings and fouls one off. The Rainiers leading by 2. Here in the bottom of the 7th, just past the stretch. This one in the air to right, Thomas. 2 down. Digging in, the center fielder, number 31. Swing and a foul straight back. This pitch popped up. Young has this one sized up. And that is out number 3. So they make short work of them there. Looking ahead to inning number 8. Tacoma ahead in this game, 4-2. We go to the 8th, and here's the first baseman, Rowdy Tellez.
Number 44, Rowdy Tellez.
Ball. That's down.
Fouls one off, out of play, back to our left. Here's the 1-2 offering. Keeps the AB going with the foul ball. That one to first. Gloves it. Takes it to the bag alone. And that's one away. The leadoff hitter retired in the 8th. And now, Mitch Haniger. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot.
Now pitching.
A new arm into the game, the righty, Kyle Hurt. This game is still pretty tight, so he has to give the bats a chance and keep it close. No mistake
That's
pitches.
the ball down.
Bouncing ball here rolls foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch.
No, that's low.
I know he's
Ball.
hunting fastball at the plate, but the pitcher doesn't have to give in. If he trusts his secondary stuff more, he should keep going to it. It's pretty deep. And hauls it in. That's out number 2. So digging in, Tyler Locklear. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout.
1-0.
2 down and nobody aboard. And we're in the top of the 8th.
That's a ball. 2-0.
Next offering is down
That's
low.
a ball.
Not willing to throw him a fastball. To the right side, but that
No,
rolls
that's a
foul.
foul ball.
That keeps the inning going. Harry Ford now at the plate. Drove it off the wall last time, just missed going yard. Here comes the 0-1. Downstairs.
Ball.
This out to center. On the move. Makes the call and the grab. 1 runner left on base as they can't tack on to their 4-2 lead. All set for the bottom of the 8th. Now the third baseman, David Bodie.
Bodie.
That one's
That's a
outside.
ball.
And that is ball 1. Activity in the bullpen, Drew Pomerantz. They've got the closer getting loose. Danner getting loose as well. One and 0, and the pitch.
Ball.
Bashes this one to deep left center. It's back. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double. Really strong swing there, and he might have thought he'd hit a homer right off the bat. Not quite enough for it, but I'm sure he's happy enough with the automatic double. And next, the cleanup hitter, Ryan Ward. Nobody out, runner at second base. Big opportunity for the offense. Loud contact, this one's soaring. It's gonna carry, it's gone, and we're all tied up. That's gotta feel good, and they tie it up. It's 4-4. Just what they needed. That homer revitalized them and made this a brand new ball game. That's a good job to be aggressive in the box after watching him closely on the mound. Once you've got his timing down, it's a lot easier to give a strong, confident swing. Manager out of the dugout, time to make a change. Trevor Gott is done. And as the starter heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching for
So they turn things over to the righty,
Number
Hagen Danner.
65.
Into the game with the bases empty.
Danner.
Coming up to the dish for Oklahoma City, Eddie Rosario. Infield shifted to the pole side. That one is
1-0.
way inside. And that one fouled off. Lots of lead changes, a back and forth battle in the late stages of this game. This one is labeled. Dives, but it falls, and now it looks like extra bases. In safely with a double, second of the day. And that makes it 3 hits in a row for this lineup. Nice compact bat path on that swing and a great rip into center field. Liners like that one are a good way to raise the batting average, and a big-time shot now to grab the lead this late in the game. So up next, Alex Freeland.
Hee-haw! 0-1.
Next one's fouled back. Go ahead run in scoring position, nobody out. Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. Blew the express right by the bat for strike 3. And now the DH, Chris Newell. That was gas down the middle, but the swing was still late. Might have to start the hands a little earlier to connect on that one. In the air to left. And that's a fair ball. Coming around third. Runner scores, and they have the lead. To second, but way too late. Safe there. Clutch hitting right there to give them the lead this late in the ball game. Well, he flared that out into shallow left, and it's a really tough ball for the third baseman and left fielder to get to, as you saw. That's a fluky base hit. One out and a runner at second. Here's the catcher, Dalton Rushing. Foul ball there. On 0-1, the delivery. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Not looking good there. He may need to choke up or start that front foot sooner to catch up to this stuff. Pitch misses. Ball 1. Lots of lead changes, a back and forth battle in the late stages of this game. Got it. 2 away. So 2 down now, and here at the plate, Damon Keith. Behind on that swing.
It's 0-1.
A little out front there, swings through it. At a certain point, you have to commit to swing or take on a pitch. That slider clearly had him fooled. Great pitch. Got the batter swinging for the K. They limit the damage here. So they score 3 runs in the inning and jump ahead late through 8 full. The Comets lead it 5-4. All set to start the 9th inning in this one. Now it's the right fielder, Ryland Thomas.
Now pitching.
So they turn to their closer, Gustav Guadalajara. This being a save opportunity, not much of a surprise that they're turning to the closer here. That one in the dirt. Hoping to put the tying run aboard. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Called out on strikes. Leadoff hitter retired here in the 9th. Now it's the shortstop, Cole Young. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a groundout. It's ball 1. Wise to take that slider down and in. Very difficult to square that up. On the ground, right side, Freeland. To first, 2 down. They are down to their final out. I love the backhand stop he made, but he took a little longer than you'd like to get rid of the ball. Still, good internal clock to know how much time he had, and he makes the throw to get the out. So it's their last chance of the ball game.
Ball.
And another ball.
That's a ball.
Don't want to put the tying run on base, but he's still got to be careful. Can't throw something too meaty. And not close. That is an easy take for ball 4. A little frustrated with himself as he issues a walk to the number 9 hitter. Here's the second baseman, Jack Lopez. Corner infielders guard the lines. They're trying to keep extra bases at bay. You know he's looking for something to drive with a potential tying run over at first base. If he can put one in to get, look out. And the count 1-2. The Rainiers down to their last strike. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And that one is foul. We'll try again. Now the 1-2 pitch. It's way outside and heads straight to the backstop. Gets to it. On to first. He beats it out, and it's first and second on the infield single. Lucky break for the hitter there, reaching first even after swinging and missing for the K. First and second, 2 outs. Here's the center fielder, Simon Taylor. And the tying run at second.
That's a ball.
This could be the action pitch right here with runners on and a hitter's count. Two 2-1 now. That one fouled off. Just misses the mark outside the zone. I know it turned out to be a ball, but it very well could have been strike 3 to end the game. That would give you nightmares. Now the payoff pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 3-2, here's the pitch. And they're all loaded up.
The first baseman, number 44,
Rowdy Tellez, the next to hit. Fastball for a strike. When he enters the game, hitters know they'll have to deal with that excellent velocity. Even with it being more common for pitchers to throw hard nowadays, it's still very impressive. Base hit. 1 run is in. Here's the throw. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. So a 9th inning comeback here, and this game has been turned on its head. We're all tied up 5-5. Bottom 9. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Austin Gauthier. Lifted in the air to right center. And a quick out, number 1. Well, he certainly wasn't willing to wait around. Just barely missed hitting that first pitch fastball out of here. Digging in for the Comets, number 31. Swing and a foul straight back. 1 down. Base is empty here in the 9th. swing and a miss, got fooled pretty badly.
No balls,
Meanwhile, some
2 strikes.
activity in the bullpen. Shintaro Fujinami appears to be getting loose. Pomeranz, the lefty, warming up as well. Swing and a miss. Slider ran away for strike 3 there. Stepping to the plate for Oklahoma City, David Bodie. Fouled off. He was late. Trying to send this one into extra frames. Comes up empty, chasing that one in the dirt.
0-2.
Next one's popped in the air into right, and the inning is over. Offense held in check here. Couldn't finish it in 9 innings. We're off to extra frames, and we're tied up at 5 apiece. Extra innings set to start. Now the left fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Now pitching.
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Dustin May, trying to strand the runner at second. Pulled softly, but that goes foul. The 0-1.
That's a ball.
Here comes the 1-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss. Here in the 10th, the leadoff hitter is out. Tyler Locklear digs in now.
Hitter, Tyler Locklear.
That one misses, and that's ball 1. One out.
No
The
strike.
go-ahead run is at second. Here in the top half of the 10th. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. On the ground, out to short. Tosses to first. 2 in a row set down to start the 10th. Next up for the Rainiers, Harry Ford. This one's in the dirt. The tag at third, and he is out. And that ends the inning. Nothing doing here in this half of the inning. Midway here in the 10th. We're all tied up, 5-5.
Pitching for Tacoma.
Back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning. Shintaro Fujinami. A runner on second to deal with. Squares to bunt, but misses. A little too amped up on that bunt attempt? I don't know. You have to be able to pull back if it's going to be out of the zone. Sack bunt towards third. Williamson on the run, throw to first, and it's there. What a play. Here's the left fielder, Eddie Rosario. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Oklahoma City with the potential winning run at second. Way
Ball.
high.
That's high.
And the count 1-2. And that gets down into the gap. Boots it. And Oklahoma City walks it off. They take the win in extra innings. I'm sure he was feeling the pressure in this moment, but he showed a cool head, made good contact, and brought home the winning run. That's fantastic work. 6-5 the final here today. A 1-run extra inning win. On behalf of our entire outstanding crew here at the show, I'm Ben Gelman. Thanks for joining us.